time to play Mario Maker. The only real thing I want to do is I want it to be like a normal-ish level, like maybe like higher end super expert, lower lower clear rate expert, I think. But I'm not even sure what kind of level I want to make. You found a good usage for blowy joeys. Yeah, people are always like, oh, they're unusable, take them out of the game. I actually think that they're not completely garbage. They're just hard to use. Oh, I guess that's I guess this is going too fast. It can't do that. That's kind of weird though. Do you guys notice how it's not making the bumping sound? That's so weird. It's like touching it, but nothing is happening. What's a blowy joey? It's a tornado. I think that's just what it's just what a couple of people call it. So the name stuck. Even if it's 0.8 to 1%, the big difference from the typical 0.05. Yes, that's very true. See, how would you do it? How would you do an audio cue here? You like the fuse idea a lot. I just want to see if I can do it. Hang on, where's a note block? Let's see. How would I go about timing this? Probably more conveyors, right? The cool thing is that with Mario Maker 2, you can like hide all this too. Like people would never know. All right, let's just see out of curiosity what this would look like. All right, so that was obviously just have to move everything forward a bit. Oh, it's actually, I just realized it's actually the same muncher hitting twice. Is what's going on. Let's see. Composer would be proud. All right, now let's try it. That's actually really cool. That's really neat. So the question is, what do I make the player do in that amount of time? You know? Right, let's see. What about a second row of conveyors so it goes to the left and to the right? I mean, I could make a much longer fuse. I probably will make a room that has a much longer fuse than the current one. Megan So Eater. What happened to Brendan Fraser? I don't know. Heard he had some shit. He played a lot of Skyrim back in the day. Hey, you know, no judgment here, sir. I kind of hate that the screen scrolls up. Tom Cruise is a lizard person. Xenu is listening. Is that how it works? Is that how it all works? I wasn't sure. I didn't know Xenu was like Santa Claus. I mean, I guess I could just use spikes. Go with just one. Let's bring back the munchers. The munchers feel homey to me.
Bonus 10. Hey Barb, want to join my Scientology Minecraft server?
No. No, I don't. Thank you for the bits. Okay. Probably move the door up here. I could pretty easily take some more time here too. Okay. Challenges for me to make an easy level. I think right now the only thing I dislike, right, is the screen moving up. But I feel like there's nothing I can do about that, right? I don't like the way the screen does that. You can scroll lock the entire... I guess, you know, couldn't I just make it like a custom auto scroll or something, right? Would this prevent the screen from scrolling up? Oh, there you go. Just turn on the auto scroll, man. Perfect. I mean, it's going to be one screen room, so it doesn't make a difference. But that would limit me to single rooms. I mean, all I want to do is single rooms anyway. So that works. Give you one more here because we're trying to make an easier level. Let's do this. And then I guess we're going to add this so that it locks you. Another 3 hours of work and then a rocket. Hey, I make levels. I make levels relatively fast-ish. So we need to make another timer. We could probably just copy the setup. What if someone waits till the switch is hit in the first room? Yeah, I need to have a logic gate somewhere, right? Hang on. Let's transplant this. What are those lines? Those are lines from the auto scroll, just to make sure the screen doesn't move, because I don't want the screen moving. I'll show you what a logic gate is in just a moment. All right, so need a shell. And an on-off switch. Is this good? I haven't made one in a little while. Why is it necessary? Because if you think about it, you could get through the room. You could get through this first room in two ways. Observe. See, I got through the room. The switch didn't go off, right? That's the point. Also, in the first room, I could get through the first room and the switch can go off by doing this. See, that's what that's doing, is that's ensuring that the next switch in the next room is doing exactly what I want it to do. That's why. That's the point. Because obviously if the switch can be either one or the other, then I can't really design the next section. Well, you're welcome. There's other ways to do it too. Like, I think another easy way to do it is a thwomp. I don't want to do a thwomp because a thwomp causes the screen to shake. I don't really want to do that. Yeah, I could put on-off blocks underneath the door, but I don't want to do that. Then it's gonna make it hard, and then you could still enter it like this, and I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. That's all. I should probably make it so you can't go back at all. And by making it so you can't go back, all I have to do is do that. I should probably do that just to make sure you can't go backwards. I'd say that I probably burned myself out a little bit on ROM hacks. Preparing for GDQ. Oh no, this has to be... I think that the stump is the thing that doesn't make a lot of sense here. Maybe we'll bring the stump back later, because I feel like this actually makes a lot more sense. I'd say for me, fine is not good enough for level design. I'm not happy with fine. You know what sucks is that the damage boost interferes with what's it called? The timer of the thing, which is a little bit annoying. No, I don't like that. It irritates me. Kind of almost want to take out the damage boost. Maybe I'll redesign this room. This setup right here is how I make sure the switch is what I want it to be. And I think it works right now. I think it works.
Subway 100, Subway 100, bonus 20. I'm currently stuck in pitch black. Hopefully this level will be a haven after the dark.
We'll see. It'd be kind of cool if there was like a place you could throw it from. Like, what if you like threw it from here? Would it land there every time? Make one muncher on the left higher to catch the spring. shit. That didn't work. Let's see. More or less. We're trying to figure it out. Are we digging too close to fun there? You might be right. So that would have worked. Ah! Like when I read chat quotes except as a question. Anytime, man. Maybe if I did this, it'd be better. How was the meeting? Meeting was good. Was a good meeting. Whew. That's a little tight. A little tight. I could maybe loosen up if I did this too. This is gonna be hard for normies. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to make the easiest level ever. I'm just also not trying to. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. I think we're good. I think it's within the realm of acceptable possibilities of player interaction and level variation. If I want to be super nice about it, I could do this. I could even do this, and I probably should. A good player can improvise around this, but I think this is throw that direction. People love to be told exactly what to do, so we'll tell you exactly what to do right there. I almost wonder maybe, well, I kind of can't. I was wondering if I could put a door on the right side of the room, just for the sake of variety. Can you do that, or would that like break everything? Oh, you can. That's pretty funny. All right, so we're gonna continue with the old theme here. I think it makes sense to me that the rooms get like longer, you know, like longer, a little bit more complicated as you go. Like, what's like the longest possible fuse I could make here? 2001 is hard but fair enough to make you want to keep trying it again and again. I think 2001's probably one of my best levels I've made in Mario Maker 2. It's also relatively, it's like that sweet spot of difficulty where it's challenging but not insane, you know? That's a decent amount of time. I wonder if like, I just wonder if there was like a way I could make it. I don't want to make it too much longer though. Do you think the Nintendo took the idea for making Mario Maker from the SMW ROM hack community or from Zeitgeist, make containers, let people make the content? I mean, it's impossible to say. I don't think Mario Maker would exist without ROM hacks though. I think ROM hacks, Nintendo probably seized the opportunity from ROM hacks and they saw how much interest there was. You missed the cloud. Oh, you mean the cloud chain chomp thing? You missed that. I mean, I said I was going to try to bring it back, so we'll try to bring it back. I'm just not sure what to do with them, I guess. What's up, Noodle? I think I'm going to move these to the other side. There. What happened if these were like here? Would they I don't think they would spawn in this room. I don't think so. Okay, I kind of like that. Raise this one by 1. You could say, you're stumped. Bah ha ha. I'll be here all week, folks. Ah, shit. Let's move this 1, 2. Try that. Also, the not mods from us now are made you nervous. Yeah, it was fine. Last of Us was fine. Nobody. I mean, I feel like I'm so early in the game, it doesn't even like matter really. I feel like it's natural for levels to get harder as you get into them, like the farther you get, because it develops the themes, you know? So the issue there is that have some issues we have to figure out. Use that time to grab something from a question block. Yeah, I don't know exactly. I'm not sure what we're doing yet. See, I feel like the issue right now is that the I don't know what we're doing down here, right? Like where we place the door, because I guess we're trying to go back around or something. A key? Yeah, I guess maybe a key. See, like right now, I can't do anything, and that's eating up how much time? Like I could get back around, sure. But that just ate up like a shitload of time. Does that make sense? Oh yeah, POWs would break the timer, wouldn't it? So that doesn't work. I could also just make the timer longer, right? I could just increase the timer it takes to do all this. That would also work. We're going to increase the timer slightly. 1, 2. Let's do that. A third cloud? No, I don't think I think a third cloud would make it confusing. Do I have a bridge? I kind of feel like a bridge would work really well here. A bridge. Yeah, I'm trying to make something on like an upper end, like maybe like 0.5-ish. I'm not trying to make like a super hard level. I need to move this like here or something. God, munchers are so obnoxious. I think muncher kind of blends in here. Let's go with the spike instead. They're the same hitbox, right? Do that. Okay, so we definitely need more time for sure. 1, 2. The section seems pretty forgiving. So that doesn't, it's a little too fast. A little too fast. How long do I have to make? Look at this fucking contraption I have to make up here. All right, let's try that. I can use 2 bricks. Yeah, I could make the timer pretty much as long as I want. It's a normal level just for egg chi. Exactly. Or pants worn. Well, it was online, so I don't feel like this level is that difficult right now. I feel like this level is probably less than 1% clear rate, but I mean, really, if the end result is that I'm making a good, well-made level, then what's the problem? What are the badges for? Hi ho, Dario. The munchers make the sounds. What are the munchers for? I don't know. He hasn't answered that question in 5 seconds. So it has to be whatever it is. It has to make sure that it switches. So we just probably put this here and then copy it, right? All right. How much time do I have in this next door here? Tracks are so ugly in Mario Maker. So it's about like 8 seconds or so. I'm gonna use the slide theme. Wah, 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 wah. Bullshit, I can fight a deer. So that's giving me a bunch of time. That gives me like 10 seconds. Let's go ahead and let's do my favorite thing ever to do. Go space these out and see if we can make these line up. Could I fight a living Goomba if it were brought to life? Why, you know, I don't think I can jump that high, to be honest. I'm Let's just say my body type is not made for jumping. And what I mean by that is that fat guys don't jump very high. Have we talked about Barb fighting animals every day this week? I mean, we got to talk about something. Whatever height I make things, we have to trigger the beetle first thing when you go into the room. I could just step on one. If I do this, it'll give you a little bit more headroom. So let's do that. I need to start telling people that I'm not. I need to come up with something better than I play video games. You know, I need to come up with something better than that. I'm a streamer. I'm gonna say I'm an online. What can I say? I can say I'm an internet webcam celebrity. In other words, I do porn. A cult icon. Don't say that. What's wrong with that? Entertainment consultant. I'm definitely not an entertainment consultant. I should just say I'm in porn. I should just say that. Then everybody's gonna be like, oh, and then the conversation will end. Well, but then maybe it won't end with everybody, and then I really don't want to have a fake conversation about how I'm in porn. So maybe that's not a great idea. Trying to think, like, what's the fastest way I can end a conversation with somebody about what I do? I should really I need to come up with a plan for every possible like social scenario I can possibly get into, and how to end that social scenario as fast as possible. Say I'm in consulting, and then I say if I have an NDA and I'm not at liberty to discuss. But then they're gonna be like, oh wow, that's so intriguing. Wow, what's an NDA? Oh my god, so whatever you do must be really serious. Okay, like no, see, it could keep going. It could keep going from there for sure. It could definitely keep going from there. You know what I could do? I could instead of doing that, I could do this, and that might make it just fine. You know? That's actually a good idea. Yeah, you could go faster with the spring drop, but most players are not going to do a spring drop because most players are stupid babies. So, let's see. What are we doing? A Bowser stack? A bone? Nah, please shut up. Thank you, next. See something real fast. Story will be sprawling and zany, just like Metal Gear, and the game will be great. Yeah, well, I mean, who knows? It's kind of amusing. I wish you could stack claws closer together, but you can't. Appreciate it, man. What? The hell was that? It just went right through it. Let's see. In the jungle, you must wait until the dice read 5 or 8. I haven't seen Jumanji in such a long time. I would argue that streaming is a relatively creative endeavor. Trying to figure out, I mean, what could I possibly grab? It can't be a POW. It can't be a P-switch. I guess it could be like a mushroom. There's not a lot of headroom. Oh, excuse me. There's not a lot of headroom here. I guess it could also be a boot. Let's try a boot. Boot is harder to de-cheese. Let's try this. Shellmet? Yeah, I could have done a shellmet too. Let's see. Let's do this. I don't want to put another saw up there. right. Do I think good players will one-shot this? No, probably not. It still has like a learning curve. And each room is kind of, since you're on a timer in each room. I think there's still an element of there's still going to be an element of learning. So it's still probably going to be super expert. But I think that this is the upper end of super expert difficulty though. Like it's going to be like maybe like high, like maybe like 0.5, 0.7, maybe something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Why? Okay, that's obviously not good at all. How is that happening? The claw doesn't open when you're facing left. Wrong. Incorrect. That's pretty close. I squashed my beef with James Wan. I actually don't mind the first Saw. I kind of like the first Saw. It's that the fact that they took like a lot of horror movie franchises, they take something very thin and then they stretch it into this like gigantic thing that should not be. So I think I'm gonna move this back up actually. I don't like it where it is. Yeah, I know the door is open, right? I'm just testing it right now. It's going to go back to being a key door. I am aware. All right, so these have to be switched. I think I can also do this. That to take just a tiny little bit more time. Privacy is the one bad thing about being a popular streamer. My name is Dixby Floppin. If I saw you on the street, is this what you look like, or would I be wearing a suit? I think this is what I've looked like for the past, I want to say like 15 years of my life. Did I get inspiration from something? I don't think I've seen a level that did this, so no. Okay, that's pretty tight now. It's a little bit tighter. I've definitely been inspired by parts in other levels I've come across for sure. But it wasn't like, oh man, I'm taking this. Nothing like that. I usually take it and then put my spin on it is usually what I do. Ooh. That's very tight now. That's very, very tight. What Smash game? Melee? I literally just answered that question like 5 seconds ago. Let's say I'm shooting for well design and fair. I'd say the first 4 rooms are pretty done. We're gonna add the checkpoint. There is a tortilla. Yeah, Panga takes the jank to the bank. I may have to make this section a vertical section instead. I think a vertical section I can control the screen scrolling, but I can't. Keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. Jank means inconsistent and doesn't work all the time for reasons that are out of the player's control, or is something that is like there's nothing you can really like. You'd never know, you know, like spawning a shell wrong so the shell doesn't go the right way, or like hitting switches too soon and you know then the next switch doesn't work for some reason. Yeah, that kind of shit. That's jank. A lot of stuff that I do doesn't end up a lot of stuff I end up doing ends up being shit because of stupid trolls and because it's lame or whatever. But jank not often with my levels because I don't usually go on setups. I don't really have a lot of like complicated setups and levels or anything like that. So Comes from the Latin jankus. This is gonna be annoying too because I can't use pits. Honestly, this is pretty much just as bad as doing it in another horizontal section. This is gonna be an annoying section to make. I mean, do I need it to be an auto scroll? I guess. Yeah, let me try turning off auto scroll. Do I even need the auto scroll? I'm not even sure I need auto scroll. One more row of on-off blocks. What are you talking about? Yeah, I guess I just don't need the auto scroll. I guess I just don't need it because I've already locked the camera. So what's the point? I'm gonna leave these single tile jumps just to kill the dumb babies. Just to kill some dumb babies here. Like, I can't do single tile jumps. Just for fun. It's so hard. I can't do it. Let's see. Really? Really? It's one tile off screen. God damn it. Right, I'm trying to figure it out right now. I'm trying to figure out how to get the timer going. There it is. God. Oh, you know what sucks? Is that because it's a vertical level, it's going to be a different note that we're playing compared to the beginning of the first part of the level. Yeah. Like, what is this sound going to make? Do I want this to match the first part of the level? It would probably be pretty annoying if it didn't, right? People would be like, oh my god, it doesn't make the same sound. What sound do you make? Yeah, they'd all be the same. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. Why am I testing all the way across the belt? Oh, leave me the hell alone. God damn it. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Who fucking cares, man? In life, I don't do everything at 100% consistency or efficiency. Occasionally, I do things extremely inefficiently. Sorry. It's because I'm not thinking about how do I want to do every single thing faster. I'm just trying shit out, all right? Good Lord, man. Have you guys not seen how I handle my inventory in games like Resident Evil and fucking everything else? Off to the dentist. Goodbye, lol, Lamau. Anti-dentite. I am an anti-dentite. I heard that so you guys know that do you guys know that in the whole anti-dentite thing in Seinfeld way back in the day? You guys know who played the dentist, right? That was Bryan Cranston, Walter White. Yeah, it was Walter White. I heard some stories about how like he was so fucking funny that like he was making everybody like lose their minds with laughter and shit. I don't remember where I heard that, but basically he's like the funniest motherfucker there ever was too. I really am like it'll still bother me if I get criticized for something, especially if I think it's unfair when it's like a level I've made. Like I still get bothered by that. But I'm pretty numb. Probably because like for years now. People have come in just to tell me how everything I make is terrible and this level you made sucks and you're a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just kind of numb to it, honestly. I'm just numb to it and I just keep making the stuff I want to make. Thank you for the sub, Expos. Appreciate it. Am I going to fire up Lunar Magic again? Never. Thank you for the sub. I think this actually works, right? Oh, I think you can, right? I have no plans on doing anything in Lunar Magic, sorry. That's pretty funny. All right, so the idea is going to be you travel to the right side of the room, you get the dry bone shell, you come back, get on the conveyor with the dry bone shell, iframe through the saws, and go in the door, which will be right here, is the plan. Like here, and then that will take you to the next section. That's what you had to. I think there was like a console, there was like a pack. It was like you buy the console and it comes with it, I think. I think everybody bought the same one. It was like, I think so, but I know some people for sure bought the combo that had Donkey Kong Country. I know that. Didn't come with the gun. We had the light gun. We had it. The duck hunt gun. Okay, let's move these guys back. Yeah, I had the orange one too. Coming 2020. I don't know if there's going to be enough time to do this. All games based on a movie suck. There isn't nearly enough time for that. I can increase so I'm not worried about increasing the time. I'm more worried about increasing this. Like I could just do this to increase the time. How am I going to increase this though? Oh my God, this is so stupid. I don't know. All for this fucking timer. That's pretty cool. The only issue, of course, is I guess I need the dry bones in the next room, at least for a little while. Make it so it requires to lose the dry in the middle. Yeah. I'd have to take away your boner bowl. Shit. Watch me just kick it the second time. I don't like using like a regular damage boost because getting hit with a mushroom pauses the timer and makes it really unenjoyable. So we're not gonna do that. Take the ends off the white line. Oh, the tracks? Who cares? All right, I think that's fine. Alright. Let's see if it all just activates and how long it takes. Things on a track don't interact on the same universe. Obviously. Technically. Alright, so whatever we do with the next room, it has to involve the dry bone shell. That much is certain. As you have it from the previous room. Maybe a wiggler in a box for some fun. Just out of midair! God! So I can't do anything with POWs because POWs... All right, I have to make the shell set up. Obviously, we haven't even done that. Let's go ahead and do that now. So easy. Oh. What if we had a pipe? Does that make the muncher... Does this make it go down sooner, I guess? Let's see. You're going to miss all the Zelda streams? You're glad you're an Einstein baby? Did that pop me out of it or no? Was that just the level doing that? So I could do that. Where's a bumper? Make the player drop the shell so it bounces off the spring. And the player has to catch and throw it. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of just like that. The weird size the bumper sets off your OCD. Cool interaction though. I guess I mean the thing is that the bumper is like 3 wide and the pipe is 2 wide, so there's like not really much I could do about that, right? Would it work both ways? Oh, the muncher lifting you up. Yeah, in theory, like it definitely would work both ways. The issue being it would be hard to time landing on the muncher like that. So we probably don't want to do that. Your house is going to burn down if I didn't fix it. You don't want me fixing anything. Let's see. So what would that do? What could I possibly do with that? I'd like to not have you have the dry bone shell forever. A brick with a vine. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Like my haircut. Thank you so. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh my, you just made my day. Thank you so much. You know what the worst shit ever in Kaizo stuff is? Building a bridge. Like nobody has ever built a bridge and been like, man, that was fun. Apparently not. No, apparently everybody gives all the shits about my hair. I must look really good. I must look amazing. I must be... you know what? Thank you. Because I must be the best looking dude there ever was for the amount of times you guys talk about my hair. I really have to be. I really, really must be the best looking guy there ever was. Honestly. Nothing else makes any sense. I have to be. So thank you. I appreciate that. These here. All right, so the idea is you get over here, then you have to hit the blocks to be able to cross over. I don't know how many you have to hit. I can adjust that, actually. Not too bad. I think that might fill up the timing appropriately. Shit. That's hard. Maybe I should, maybe I could do like this. Hang on. Like, do that. And then do this. Hang on. Now imagine if you were a dumb baby. Yeah, I'm trying to adjust this into being correct. It's not experience for me because I never had people talk about the way I look so much. I must be like, I'm not a celebrity. I'm not like famous, but I must be famous to the point where people are just so obsessed to talk about just like, what else would you call it except the obsession? Like, what else would you talk? What else could you talk? What else could you call it? I don't know what else you would. It's especially weird for somebody who is like, I feel like a whole bunch of like just who I am as a person is categorized as like self-loathing. So it's especially weird people are so obsessed with me. So I can't reconcile those two things. Well, that sucked. That sucked a lot. I hate when invisible blocks do that. Yeah, so there's like a thing if you get like a wrong hitbox and like with that kind of setup. But I don't really have a choice though. I don't really have a choice. It's not a soft lock, yeah. That person was wrong. You need easy level. Kind of wondering, I kind of want to do this. And I want to add one more. Dude, that sucks so bad when that happens. That's so lame. Is there like an enemy that sticks up slightly above Koopas. That's so lame when that happens. That's the worst. What if I did like this? No, that can't work either. You think one ways would fix it? So one ways rather than Koopas? I'm willing to try it. Let's try one ways. All right, we'll try the one ways out for a little while. All right, well, it's definitely harder than it was, but I also was inefficient there. I can adjust timing by doing like this. Okay. Not so good looking. I don't care if it looks good. I care if it works well. The one ways probably work better than the invisible blocks. They have a higher tolerance for this purpose. All right, so we're 2 rooms down on the subworld. How much room do we have left anyway? The invisible blocks look bad too, to be honest. How much room do we have here? Oh, we've got plenty of room. Thank God, invisible blocks. Thank God vertical levels have so much room. I'm so happy. Oh, I just realized. Oh, no, never mind. I just have to do this. Okay. Okay, let's have this go up. See, I'm worried that what's going to happen here by doing this is I'm going to be messing with the timer. Like, I can't mess with the screen scroll here. Like, I can't mess with this ground right here. So that means the timer in this section is going to be shorter. All right, so what do we do now? So we actually have to make the obstacles that happen in this room. We have the lava. I feel like we should use the lava in a meaningful way. If we're gonna use the lava, we should use the lava. Gonna do this for now. You've touched a boob. You are now our king. My dad and the mailman. That would be plot twist. There we go. All right, so maybe that could activate a skull platform, or not a skull platform, a snake. That could go back in this direction. So we jump up here, we activate a snake. They can't push them, really? That sure looks like it pushed it to me. Well, I'm wrong. You know, at least you owned it. I appreciate that. All right, let's try it. Okay, so sorry for the fact that that was way too fast. That actually worked. Let me try the slow snake. Let's try it. Let's see what that's like. Maybe that'd be easier. Maybe it'd be better. I don't know. Oh, this is definitely going to be super expert. Yeah, there's no question. No doubt about it. All right, well, that's a major problem. I'm not sure how to... I like all the pieces are here. I just have to arrange them in a way that it actually like works. Because right now it's just not working. Everything just happens too fast. I guess what I could do is I could make the snake block go like up and down. Like it doesn't have to go in a straight line. I could just make the snake block go like... could be something like that, I guess. What if it went like down? I'm gonna put tracks for the snake block as well, so you know which direction it goes. So it's so annoying to overlay shit. Okay, that's just to let you know which direction the track goes in. Well, I mean, you're right that the snake acts as a timer, but you still have to move fast enough to get it to go off. So it isn't like you're always gonna make it. So that worked. It felt like the timer needs to activate sooner, right? The note blocks have to go off sooner. Super rough. I don't want this spike at all. That's really, really rough. Maybe this should get pushed off one sooner. Let's try that. The timing doesn't... I think the timing could be a little bit better. Lowering the platform under the snake could help. That's a good idea, actually. I mean, I think that's fine, but let's try it. Let's try that. Can't believe you've done this. Stranger Tiggins. I want to finish this level because I already know I'm going to spend... All right, I already know for a fact I'm going to spend the rest of the stream on this level. I already know. And then I'm going to upload it and be finished. I already know that's how it's going to go, but god damn it, I want to do something different. I want to finish this. We need to make one more room. All good in the hood. You love Cormac, Blood Meridian, and the Road and Blood Meridian are perfect. I think lower than 0.1. You think so? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I let the level take me where it was going to. You know, it wasn't like I didn't try. I actually tried to pull back a lot everywhere. I'm trying to figure something out. Am I making a Reznor? No. Are viewer levels always on Friday? Viewer levels just kind of happen randomly. Just like whenever I randomly feel like it. Yeah, this is, well, it's not really an easy level. It was the goal was never an easy level. It was easier was the goal. Yeah, exactly. There's a big difference there. I'd see if this is like doable. No, god, this is horrible. It's so bad. All right, fuck it. Shell jumps. Let's go. Time for shell jumps, guys. We should just keep it simple and just do like basic platforming, right? The last room was pretty hard, right? Maybe we should make this room just literally basic platforming. See, I want to put a POW so you can use it, but I can't really do that. I think it has to be a spring. Okay. I almost wonder if you could make that. What a turtle! I like turtles. One where you have to stop the timer. What if you probably just make this jump? Yeah, it'd definitely be annoying though. All my pro shell jump people have plenty of Barb levels. All you pro shell jump people? What in the cock? Fuck. some of you guys do not have terrible ideas. Some of you guys actually have okay ideas sometimes. Sometimes. That doesn't mean that even when you guys have good ideas, that doesn't mean I go with them though. Seems too easy right now in comparison to the rooms before. It is the very last room, right? Maybe we should come down on something not too hard. Besides, you're probably so that's actually activating really soon. Remember how bad your average Mario Maker player is too. Remember that. You had a good idea once and I said, shut up, Agchi. Shut up, Agchi. Sometimes you guys piss me off, but you guys almost always make me laugh. You can like almost make that. You're terrible at this game, you find no shame in it. Dude, this is a dumb game to be good at. I wouldn't feel any shame at all. You'll get good at like an actual game, not Mario Maker. That's annoying. Might be cheesy now, yeah. What's up, Big Biscuit? Thank you very much, Bad Swamp Daddy. You have to go teach in 15 minutes? Have fun, man. Don't envy you. Oh, it's possible. It's a little tight. You know what I almost feel like? Hear me out on this one. I almost feel like I should flip the rooms and make the lava room the final room. I almost feel like I should do that. The lava room is definitely harder. Like, no doubt about it. I'd have to move the pipe. This would have to be like here at least. The timer considered the next game. That sounds like too much effort for me right now. I'm at the end of my rope. Not that was a suggestion for a couple of hours ago, Donkey. Yeah, I'm don't get me wrong, I'm all about more effort. I've already put a lot of effort into this level already though. Let's put it that way. And now I need a door here. That would take you here, and maybe my things are off now. You're welcome to use that idea yourself. Okay, let's move this here, put this here. That should probably make the timer better. It's not in the video games, really. There we go. All right, this puts us in the last room. Sorry, I'm not gonna lie. This entire time I've been streaming today, I've been an old man. I've got a blanket on me. It's my blanket. I've had a blanket on my lap the entire day. It's kind of chilly in here today. It's chilly. I'm cold. It's my FDR cosplay. Too soon. Did I take my ginkgo below? The fuck is, I don't even know what that is. I could have just not said something. I could have just said no, I don't have a blanket. You guys probably nobody would have noticed. I wanted to fess. It was also my wife's blanket from the couch. I was cold this morning. Maybe I should just like. I kind of want like a cute ending, not necessarily like a troll, but like a cute ending. Marie, thank you for the gift sub to Z rank Barb. Thank you, Marie. I want a cute ending. I have an idea of how to be cute here. We're not trying to troll the player. Babies don't like being trolled. This level's for babies. All right, so if we go through here, we're making sure that the switch will be like that, because I have to also make sure of that too. All right, this doesn't need to be a super long wait. Going to put star, let's see, 1-ups and a pow up here. Okay, this is going to be the final switch. Just a cute ending, just to be cute. It's not supposed to be a troll. It was so funny watching people like slowly start to believe the Z rank shit. That was so funny. We're like, oh, really? No way. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of that. All right, I think we're good, right? I think we're good to upload. What do you guys think? There we go. Although that might be annoying. Ah. Okay, that will prevent it from happening, I guess. Now you can't jump on the cloud at all. I'm not so worried about people cheesing it. I'm more worried about people being confused about it. It's the worst clock ever. Fuck it, never mind. No thumbnail. I do not have time. I do not have time to do thumbnails. All right, fuck it. Let's upload it. Let's upload it. It was bigger in the pictures. Have I ever seen a clock? Don't think so. I don't think I ever have. All right. Hopefully everything is fine. That's how it went the one time you tried to make a thumbnail. I'm not a big thumbnail guy. Oh shit. All right. I should remove that saw. I don't think that saw was needed. That made it hard. And it's the last one, too. I think we should take that out, right? Oh, no. I would cheat my own level. So there's a backup strat. You can cheat the level right there. Pregnant women can't have everything. I'm pretty sure pregnant women eat almost everything. Heavy metal buildup. They eat it in Japan when pregnant, though. You mean to tell me, like, throughout, like, history, like, people probably in the past, like, I actually don't know. I don't have the answer to this question. I would suspect that people used to eat fish a lot more than they do nowadays, right? Like, in previous centuries or decades? Or no? Is that a wrong assumption? Mercury wasn't in fish. Well, why is Mercury in fish then? What happened? Is it cities? Is that what's happening? Boomer food. God damn it. Industrial runoff. Interesting. Alright. Alrighty. People didn't live that long a life back then. A lot of things don't bioaccumulate up the food chain. Mercury does. Interesting. There's only a few breeds of fish that have high enough mercury levels to worry about. Like, what kind of fish? What should you worry about? Tuna, swordfish. Dude, tuna's the best. I'm telling you, man, a fucking tuna sandwich is like the best food. Love a tuna sandwich. Shark's not a fish. A shark is definitely a fish, idiot. The shark's not a fish! Grizzly Adams did have a beard. Alrighty. Oh, you know what? I was gonna raise the timer. Do you guys think I should raise the timer? I mean, you kind of can't stop anywhere anyway, right? So that's kind of pointless, you know? I don't think you need it. Yeah, great movie. Only in a rerun. The Running Man. Okay. With Arnold, absolutely. All right, so we need a quote from The Running Man. Proceed with Plan Alpha. I think I should just leave it at that. I know it says one of us is in deep trouble, but I think that's just fine. There's a capital C in cutie. You want a comma? Hello, cutie pie. You think we need a comma? Comma after the hello. Fine. You guys are so particular. No comma. All right, shut up. All right, level. I guess we'll call this one puzzle solving speed run. The best combination there ever was. Reruns on Gilligan's Island. Open a straw poll. No. There's gonna be so many ya comments. No, there's not. There will not be a single ya on this level.